So thank you for coming and having a look at Mr Perfect and potentially becoming one of our amazing hosts. You'd be becoming part of a great organisation that has a real role to play in the future for men and all people in this country. So whether or not you're thinking about becoming a host, or maybe you're just curious, here's a few tips from our current hosts to make hosting an experience that's more enjoyable for yourself and for your attendees. Although it may seem counterintuitive at first, the physical barbecue can sometimes provide a space and a barrier that actually increases the connection. Many people have an issue talking in proximity. Maybe they've got an issue with eye contact. It can be a bit anxiety inducing. So that slight gap can make people more comfortable. So standing behind the barbecue is fine. Keep yourself occupied at the barbecue. So our hosts have found that by cooking the food themselves and keeping busy whilst openly talking, answering questions, it's approachable and welcoming to create casual connections with those who attend. Sometimes you can have an issue with open questions. This has been suggested by our hosts. When they're engaged with someone that may be a first timer or they're not yet comfortable with the scenario, open questions to that attendee can also always help get the conversation flowing. Why did you come along today? Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself, mate? Now, although we don't mandate that there has to be some form of activity, some of our hosts bring along a cricket set or footy, frisbee. Taking part in that sort of thing can get the blood going, the endorphins, and it can make the opportunity for people to talk to each other who probably haven't met each other before. Once people are comfortable, hosts can find powerful opportunities for one-on-ones between the people that are attending. Introduce yourself, speak to everyone individually, look for a connection, and come back around to people at the end of the barbecue and say, thanks for attending, and you're welcome to come back next time. Find a mate, a brother, an uncle, someone from work, someone you know, and say to them, why don't you come along with me?